thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
Well, folks, I return to you guys with a huge smile on my face after Stamford Bridge, delivered for Arsenal. We'll have reaction to that a little bit later on. But first, guys, it is a Saturday 12:30 Manchester derby at Old Trafford. And that kicks off your weekend on Realltom Football. And here we go.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. Incredible! I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
Hello, everybody, folks, and welcome back aboard to Realltom Football. Then my name is Tom. I'll bring you the watch along this afternoon, everybody, for Manchester United to take on Manchester City live in the Premier League and in the Manchester Derby. If you do not watch on replay, then please do make sure that you will leave a like on the stream, hit that subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who is here today. Kickoff coming your way at 12:30 in the Premier League for Manchester United as they take on Manchester City. Big up, everybody. Welcome aboard. Smash a like and, of course, do subscribe. And welcome aboard to Realltom Football. We are back, folks, after all bar the concession of 2 goals, a rather tremendously memorable night at the Bridge. There was no better feeling, and whilst it is a rather quiet January for me in terms of my match attendances, that was absolutely worth it. So yeah, we're going to switch into a more brighter view of Old Trafford, I think. I have a feeling that photo was taken in the morning, but I can't be so convinced. And I have a feeling my phone is interfering with the headphones because they don't seem to want to connect. But anyways, we're connected now. I've just heard it say connected. Thank you. Right, okay, welcome aboard then. Kick off 12:30. Let's get the overlay on your screens and let's say hello to the chat where we have Luca, who talks Dons and Arsenal. Luca is here. Big up to you. How you doing? Got match reaction tonight. Cool. I might join you for that in a little bit. Yeah, should be a comfy one tonight. I'm going to go 2-0 City. I don't fancy 3-0. Yeah, I think United 0 City 2. I'm going to go 2-0 wins for Arsenal and City there. I think United 0 City 2, Forest 0 Arsenal 2. I wouldn't be convinced that Bernardo would score. I think Bernardo played pretty poorly. Yeah, last couple of games I've seen Bernardo play pretty poorly, truthfully. I would probably go maybe just Haaland. Who knows? I don't know what Michael Carrick can bring to United that can affect this Manchester City team. But yeah. So let's take a look at your Premier League weekend then, ahead of this Manchester Derby, which is, of course, starting us off. And this is part of a free more game weeks that we have got live on Realltom Football. All of them will be fulfilled to the highest potential, except we're starting off today with the Manchester Derby. Forest Arsenal later, no 3 o'clock focus. And it is a quiet Super Sunday tomorrow, but Wolves Newcastle is a game to look forward to. Then a rather quiet end Sunday tomorrow as we finish on Aston Villa against Everton. Monday night is a seaside derby between Brighton and Bournemouth. And match week 23 in the Premier League is another full roster for me. We'll be bringing you West Ham against Sunderland, then Bournemouth against Liverpool at 5:30, and maybe the 3 o'clock focus, but I'm not too sure as of yet. If I want to do it, I'll decide then. 2 o'clock kickoffs on Super Sunday are Brentford against Forest, Palace, Chelsea, and Newcastle Villa. Then the Flames shall rise as Arsenal take on Manchester United at 4:30 on Sunday the 25th. Everton against Leeds is the Monday night game. Then match week 24. There is no Super Sunday due to a birthday being celebrated in our family. Another reason why I have cancelled my trip to Elland Road and why it is a more quieter January than I expected. But we'll be doing that watch along despite my 3 o'clock rule. Then there will be Liverpool against Newcastle as well at 8 o'clock. No Chelsea West Ham. We'll be doing Leeds Arsenal, then Liverpool against Newcastle on that weekend, and Sunderland Burnley will also be included on Monday night. And then February is where we get back underway to busyness on this channel because I will be back for the second leg at home this time for Arsenal Chelsea, where Arsenal currently hold a 1-goal advantage. Should have been more. Still was a good night out. And then I will also be going to the Sunderland game as well. So that's how we roll on Realltom Football. So yes, a quiet end to January, but a nice big day out in the middle. Nice out, I should say. And yeah, match week 25 is the next time that I will be absent from you people. And of course, As well, I'm going to attend the FA Cup game against the Wigan as well. So yeah, there you go. Quiet end to January. But yeah, when February comes along, don't forget, people, on the 4th, when Man City play Newcastle in the second leg, you've got to wish me happy birthday. Well, they haven't started yet, so hopefully March. I'm going to tell you how much. I'm going to tell you how much my new camera is going to cost me in rupees. So, 60,578.45 Indian rupees. No, sorry, 30,987.43 Mauritian rupees is how much the new camera is going to cost. Young Gunner, hey, don't think I've heard of you before, but welcome aboard to you. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. What a night at the bridge. Shouldn't have conceded 2 though. But we are the Arsenal. We're on a bender, and Thomas Frank is a silver member. That was the chant of the night. Oh, that was the chant of the night. Whoever started that chant, legend. That's 1 month's salary for you, is it? Okay. 12:22 in the UK then. This is a Manchester derby. This is Derby Day in Manchester. So let's get you through your team news then before we run out of time. Here we go. Not too bothered about the team form because team form doesn't really matter when it's Derby Day. Senny Lammons in goal for Manchester United. They back for Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw. Refreshing back 4 for them. Need I say, no more back 3s anymore. Mainu and Casemiro make the defensive midfield 2 behind the attacking 3 of Patrick Dorgu, Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo, who joins Brian Burma in a return from Africa Cup of Nations, and both of those 2 in the starting 11. On the bench for Darren Fletcher and Manchester United is outside by India, Mason Mount, Mateus Cunha, Tara Malacia, Lenny Yoro, Manuel Ugarte, Aidan Heaven, Benjamin Sesko and Jack Fletcher. I think he might be one of the sons of Darren Fletcher. I'd never start for that Ilena guy for Manchester City. Donnarumma is in goal, laid back 4 of Ilena. Abdul Kadir Kusanov, he keeps starting as well. Kusanov. Rico Lewis and Nathan Ake. Then midfield is split by Rodri, who plays the lone 1. Behind the main midfield 4 of Antoine Semenyo, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden and Jeremy Doku. Then lone striker is Erling Haaland in a 4-1-4-1 formation. On the bench is former Chelsea goalkeeper Marcus Bettinelli, James Trafford, Tijani Reinders, Rayan Shirky, Ryan Aït-Nouri, Nico O'Reilly, Ryan McAdoo, Divin Mukasa and Stefan Mufuni. Bit short on numbers on the bench, Manchester City. I don't think it'll be a heavy scorer. I don't think this will be heavy scoring at all. I don't think this will be heavy scoring. So yeah, guys, busy Saturday then in the Premier League. Let's take a little look then at what else is coming up for you guys on this Saturday. 3 o'clock kickoffs will include Liverpool and Chelsea and Tottenham. So 3 big 6 sides playing at 3 today. Chelsea against Brentford, Leeds, Fulham, Liverpool, Burnley, Sunderland, Palace and Spurs, West Ham. Like I said, very quiet Super Sunday tomorrow. Very quiet Sunday tomorrow. But it doesn't matter because it's a busy Saturday. So it isn't one of those weekends where Saturday takes the fame and Saturday is a day to have your eyes on, and Sunday you can sort of just sit back, watch the footy, and just not really have to do anything. You ordered a hat. Okay. I don't really wear hats. Yeah, I don't have a lot of I don't have much of a comment because I don't really wear hats. Why are you wasting your money on Formula One shit? Probably the most boring sport in the world. I'm sorry, but I cannot stand Formula One. Like, the two sports that I can't watch are tennis and Formula One. I can watch anything else. Golf-ish. If it's the Ryder Cup. Cricket, not by choice. If it's on, I'll watch it. I wouldn't go out my way to watch cricket. Don't mind a bit of darts. Don't mind a bit of darts. Yeah, practically all I won't watch. I mean, I'll watch rugby as well, but again, I'm not really that fussed. So yeah, I am not a multi-sport person like other people may be. You know what I mean? I don't like all sports, to be fair. But that's okay. F1 shit. F1 is not good. What is good is this Manchester derby, which is coming up in about 3 minutes' time, with the time being 12:27 on my clock. Kickoff is very soon going to be commencing. So let's put the earbud in and let's get started with the proceedings as Manchester United host City. Did I need to punish you? What do you mean by that? Oh, well, if you haven't got a picture of me in Stamford Bridge, there is a forfeit. I'll decide later. I'll decide later. Can't show the match due to copyright reasons. Rick Reaper 11. You can watch, though, in the UK on Sky Sports Main Event or Sky Sports Premier League. Maybe just the... Yeah, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So, yes, now you know. You must spot me at the Emirates. That'll be more difficult as well. Because the Emirates holds 20,000 more than Stamford Bridge. And on top of that, I'll be in the home end. It's not even easy to spot people in our away end. So a London derby between Chelsea and Arsenal was what I indulged in on Wednesday. But now it is United and City who gather together at Old Trafford to indulge in a derby of their own. Not really too much, actually, in the next couple of weeks in terms of derbies or big games. But, of course, Arsenal Man United is a week tomorrow, and I can't wait for it. The build-up to that one will start soon, as it is none other than Arsenal against Manchester United. Nope. It is a quiet January for me. But there will be a minimum of 3 games in February, including the Carabao Cup, the Emirates FA Cup, as we play Wigan Athletic, and also the Sunderland game. All of those I will be in attendance for. So quiet January now, but a busy February. And it will be a very quiet period. As well after those 3 games. Because of, hopefully, the Carabao Cup final. Big scoreline. Won't happen. It'll be low scoring. Quite cagey, I think. I think 2-0 City would be more reasonable if you're going to predict. If you're going to make predictions. Harry Maguire had an injury for his hamstring, so that's why he was absent for so long. Oh dear. Well, I'm feeling as fresh as a daisy. Did not use the tube once at all whilst I was in London on Wednesday. Cycled the whole way there and back, and I was feeling very, very well exercised and refreshed, but tired. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Time was against me getting back from Stamford Bridge, on the way back, because obviously the last train was at 23:04. I managed to pick up a bike by 1:15, and yeah, I had to really pedal fast to shave what was 45 minutes down to 35 minutes to get me there for 10:50. As opposed to 11 o'clock, because obviously in London St Pancras, they can close the doors of a train up to 5 minutes before departure. No thanks. All I'm looking for today is a Coventry winning the championship. Oh, what a ball. And Maguire against the bar. Well, Maguire, more of a confident scorer at Anfield, but looking to deliver a goal early on at Old Trafford here. Well, what a corner. And Maguire, so close. Well, let's take a small look into SofaScore and just see what exactly is going on then today in the EFL Championship 4 years. There is the Africa Cup of Nations. Third place playoff today. 4 o'clock. Egypt against Nigeria. And EFL Championship for you is seeing Coventry take on Leicester. Ipswich currently 1-0 up against Blackburn Rovers right now, and Watford 0, Millwall 0. Ipswich goal scorer against Blackburn Rovers was an own goal by Aaron Cashin in the 3rd minute. And League One, you've got Wigan against Bolton. That's a bit of a local rivalry, isn't it? And Bradford against Cardiff. And in League Two, Chesterfield against Bromley and Tranmere against Walsall, 12:30. And we will have more updates for you at half time, of course. And of course, you'll get your full score flash at 5:30 today. When we join you for Forest Arsenal. Oh, when Burmo had loads of space, but bit of a heavy touch kind of allowed Donnarumma to come out and take charge. Well, here comes City for the first proper time. And Antoine Semenyo on the right. Semenyo, yeah, wriggling, but didn't really cause United that much of a problem. Here's Nathan Ake onto Jeremy Doku. And Doku, heavy touch, rolls it out of play, and it's United's front. Well, I must admit, the last Manchester derby at Old Trafford was very, very lifeless, very, very pale and dull, cagey, no real emotion to it, but this feels a lot better. Yeah, it was one of the most dull Manchester derbies we've ever watched, really. It was 0-0. It was just a bit not very good. And Ahmad, what a ball that was. A bit of disguise on it. Poor hit by Mainu. Definitely give them a lift having Mbermo and Ahmad back. Mafcom United. Big up Fletchy one. And yes, I mean, look, I can't say I was too happy with conceding 2 goals, but we got the win. We got the win, and it was the best night that I've had as an Arsenal fan. You know, probably yeah. It was Flicks and Hazard. They were doing a simulcast. Yeah. Oh yes, another thing as well. Hazard, there was no, they didn't lock us out. They didn't lock us in, which was nice. Helped. Yeah, they didn't lock us in the ground at all, the away fans, which was a good thing. I think it's because we were just too happy. Not much of a defence for sitting. Yeah, I mean, Elena, I haven't really got a chance to judge him that well. Kusanov's okay. Poor corner. Shocking corner by Doku. Flat. Really comfortable for United to clear it in. Burmo's dashing. Donnarumma's not the best one-on-one. He definitely makes mistakes, Donnarumma, that's for sure. He's more of a shot stopper, beat the ball away keeper. Another thing I'd like to say actually about Wednesday. Yeah, Kepa, you're finished, mate. Kepa was shocking again. Like, we probably would have won that game 3-0 had it not been for the goalie. I'll call you Jay. Okay, True Cop outright. I will call you Jay. Big up. Referee for this one, Anthony Taylor. BTW. And he has dished out a yellow card. Doku, he's trying to shift the ball quickly. I mean, it studs near the knee. Could be a potential red card check on that challenge from Dallon. Not at all a good challenge. Don't like that. Yeah, don't like Leicester. Don't want them coming anywhere near the Premier League ever again. They're one of the most soulless football clubs you'll ever meet. Not good. And Ipswich are catching up in the title race. They're only 2 points behind Borough, who did win last night. Nah, honestly, they've got their fan base is shit. The ground shit. The club is badly run. It is just the club that needs to go. Nowhere near the Premier League. Haaland could have found an angle. Being quite compact defensively United. Yeah, slip from Casemiro. But Luke Shaw and Maguire tag teaming to do the job. In Burma, Adala offside. Yeah, clear as day, to be fair, really. Okay, just about kept it in. Haaland, Doku. Rico Lewis. Semenyo, what a ball, and Bernardo Silva's head up. Guided off target. It's a good ball by Semenyo. Can Dorgu get on the end of it? Yeah, he can. Mainu. And Burma, can he get ahead of Kusanov? Kusanov clears it away. It'll be a throw into United in the attacking half. Mainu took it well. Dorgu. It's going to be a free kick, yeah. He showed good... Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, it's chaos, really. It is a lively derby. Stat challenge by Shaw. That is the yellow card, and it's through the back of Rodri. It's late. Never going to get to the ball. By the way, look at this fat goose of a Coke that I've got. It's very heavy. That, people, is is what I call a 3-litre bottle of pop. Yeah, the goodness of Iceland. It's very heavy. As my arms found out carrying it back. Oh, yeah. Ouch. That is quite a goose, I must say. They're playing good balls, United. Dallo. Sloppy in the end. So yeah, there you go. Oh, God, that is heavy. Yeah, I wouldn't like to carry that around with me all day, every day. I don't know how much it weighs. 3 litres, man, that is. There is Elena. On to Nathan Ake for Manchester City, who haven't done a great deal in this derby. It has to be said. Might be a bit of a square up between Bernardo and Maguire. Bernardo just puts his arm around the chest of Bernardo, I think. Just saying, back off, mate. Anthony Taylor's facial expression summing up that. No, it's just nice to see a bit of feistiness in this, you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, I mean, what I watched at Old Trafford between these two last year was just truthful drab. Abdulkadir Kusanov. Elena. Foden. Nicked off. No foul. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes on the right. Good ball for him. Burmo. Can he hit it first time? It'll call to Patrick Dorgu. And it's a good save by Donnarumma. But my criticism there is that Burmo should have been better positioned to follow up. Because he always tends to spill it. Donnarumma, it's not often that he grabs balls when he makes saves low. There's a few now where you think United should have gone ahead. City haven't really had that kind of chance. Yeah, they've put good crosses in, yes, but if you're asking me who the better chance has come to, it's United. Doku tried to play a cute inside ball for Bernardo. Yeah, he's not been good this year, Bernardo, I don't think. Look at that. I mean, it's just poor. Good play by Doku on the left-hand side. Bernardo Silva just lazy. Not making the run. Not showing the energy to get to that ball. It's poor. Okay, cuts that one out. But United get the ball straight back. Mainu to Mbeumo. And now Dorgu on the get again on the left. He's kept it in. Yeah, big that he kept it in. Short. Ball too high for Mbeumo, for Fernandes. Yeah, I would have tried to do something else with that cross. Comfortable to gobble for Donnarumma. Yeah, Brian Mbeumo as your target man. I'd be getting the ball to him as much as you can. Well, there's been a second goal in the Championship for Ipswich over Blackburn. That was quite a while ago, though. Not that I've been keeping an eye on the goals necessarily. 2-0 to them. Jack Taylor with the second. And in this Manchester derby, it is the chance that's going the way of United. more than Manchester City, but currently goalless. If this does finish in a 0-0 draw, that will be... I'm just trying to think, actually, doing the maths here. 180 minutes without a goal between these two at Old Trafford. Doku, good challenge by Dallum. Time to perfection. Gets out nice and quick to Jeremy Doku. Phil Foden from the with the corner from the left. And that's another comfortable clearance by United. Yeah, best way to describe it is City quantity but no quality. United quality, not so much quantity, really. I mean, if you look at the stats, they'll probably tell you a different story with the fact that City have had probably more shots and more play in the attacking half, but it's one of those where when United have gone forward, they've looked dangerous. I thought I was seeing things then. I thought I saw a massive fly in the room, but it was just my hair. Never really can win with my hair, truthfully. Not gonna lie. Ball to Ake. And Rodri. Fed through to Foden. So yeah, blocked off by Shaw, and Anthony Taylor says goal kick. Is that a foul on Dorgy by Rico Lewis? Rico Lewis appeals. It is a free kick. Foden. It's good defending by United. Can that reach Ahmad? Yes, it can. Can United make the most of an attack here? Can they get the first goal? Amad Diallo's got the overlap of Bruno if he needs it. And in towards Mbeumo. Bit of a lifeless header, really. A little bit low, that ball from Amad as well. It wasn't free Mbeumo, but it was a bit of a lifeless nod at the ball as opposed to a proper header. You want to see the monitor. Well, the monitor's got the football on. If you mean that, I can't do that, I'm afraid. Or if you mean my monitor to the right, I can't move that because it is. Yeah, you can't. Copyright, I'm afraid. But you can watch on Sky Sports main event or Sky Sports Premier League if you are in the UK. Ahmad, little bit too easily blocked off when he was driving. Yes, precisely that. Well, we'll just get taken down. So yeah, I can't do that, I'm afraid. But yeah, you can watch on Sky if you want to, or if you've got it. If you haven't, you may have to use a streaming site, or you could go to a pub as well and watch it. It's up to you. Doku blocked. Oh God, here's Bernardo Silva on the left. Not a good ball. Well, that is an interesting record that Sky just put on the screen. Only Brian Clough has got more wins at Old Trafford than Pep. Of course, it is a record that Pep can break without contest, because obviously Brian Clough is not a manager now. I don't think he's alive, is he, Brian Clough, anymore? Oh, and Burma went down in the box. Oh, give it away to Bruno Fernandes. Sets up in Burma, but Kusanov. You mean their C team? It's one of the better teams that they've put out today, most certainly. And Burma, Bruno rather, into Ahmad, might be offside. Round Donnarumma, and scores! Offside. I mean, offside or not, good play by Ahmad to go round Donnarumma. He's offside. I think there is a VAR check in progress of the goal. Fernandes just going to get a drink whilst we have the stoppage. And there's the offside call. Ake played him offside. Well, just not a great run club. Yeah, they aren't that great anymore, United, but one day the good days will be back. It's a foul by Bruno, yeah. Was a late whistle by Anthony Taylor, really. I am talking to the laptop. I am looking at the screen to my left as well, which is where the football is. Doku. Cheap corner by Lamons. I'm back. And yes, you've got me here for about another 16 days, just over 2 weeks before I am back in attendance. It is now. Oh, Lamons. Oh, good cover down the bottom, down there. Yes, 3 home games in February. I ain't watched it back. I ain't watched it back. No, I slept on the train back because I cycled all the way back to St Pancras after the match. What was a 44-minute ETA, I managed to cut down to 35 minutes. Because I had to be ready for my 23:04 final train. There is one more that goes to Notts at 23:35, but no, thank you. Semenyo. Rodri to Semenyo. Semenyo. Looking for his 3rd goal in 3 games. Or his 4th, even. Scored 2 against Newcastle, didn't he? Think it's going to be a goalless half. Unless. Yeah, big up to you, Benon. Ashik, of course, is back in Manchester United for the win. Just like he was definitely, ball. Is he onside? Bruno Fernandes, round. Donnarumma, took far too long. Scores anyway. Flag will go up. That won't count. It's offside. Second time the United player's gone round Janowicz Donnarumma. Wasn't quite as slick as when Ahmad did it. But it's the second time now that the ball's been in the back of the City net. What a run, what a ball. Donnarumma not really alert, not brave to come out to Bruno Fernandes. There's not much command there defensively for City. VAR are examining. Is he being played on by the arm of Ake? No, goal's not going to count. For the second time for United in this first half, the goal will not count. Alain challenged by Bruno. Did he win the ball? It's the real question. It doesn't really matter. They're on their way now. Don't fancy it. Shaw's got space, a lot of it. And in Burmo, it's good defending by City. Body's back. There's a lot of football on today. And Dallo, can he... Oh. If offside didn't exist, United to be 2 up right now. It's crazy. Doku. Alain. Semenyo to Phil Foden. Well, if City don't pick up the 3 points in this match, then it will be 4 games winless in the Premier League for them. Three draws, 2-1-1, 1-0-0. Two minutes to add on. Yeah, the VAR checks haven't taken that long. I would have maybe said 3 minutes, but it is 2. So United throw Dallo to take. Dorgu, that's a foul. A free kick to United. Good position. No. I like Nottingham Forest, but no. That's foul on who? Haaland, is it? Down. Well, no time for the free kick. The half-time whistle has gone at Old Trafford. And most certainly watchable. And United could and really should have been leading going into the break. They've had 2 disallowed goals. However, offside, not their friend today. Half-time score. United 0, City 0. And Haaland's just about got back up here. He's struggling. Interesting derby then. I'm not even going to get into the whole deep delve of what the solution is for United, to be fair. I'll leave the pros to talk about that part. So yeah. Shea Lacey. Haven't seen enough to comment yet. But they've got a great team. They've got some great players in the squad. So, yeah. Right. Let's... This is going to be a nightmare until I get half fit drunk. Yeah, I can't drink out of this, no way. I'm going to pour it into a glass. But look at this goose that I found at Iceland earlier. Absolute, it's 3 litres, that is. That is friggin' heavy. It's only an extra 1.25 litres to what I normally have. Three litres, yeah. That's 3 litres. Look at it. It's an absolute goose. I thought big weekend, need a big bottle of Coke. It's an absolute goose. Big up Iceland for selling it. I didn't know these existed until today. I wonder what a 5 litre would be like. That is well heavy. That is like this. Like that is heavy as like it weighs a bloody ton. What an absolute goose of a bottle. That is just, it's... I mean, it's that big. The noise it's making. That's how big the bottle is. Absolutely, yeah, massive. No Premier League ball on it, obviously. I don't think, anyway. Don't know, is there any mention of the Premier League on here? No. Best serve chilled. I disagree. And besides which, this thing would not fit in my fridge. No way would that fit in my fridge. So yeah, there we go. It is an absolute monster. There's the Maguire miss. 3 minutes in. Could have had the perfect start. But so far, it is 135 minutes without a Manchester Derby goal at Old Trafford. $116 minutes, which equates to 1 hour and 46. Let's have a look. Bear with. 1 hour and 46.
Yeah, no, Charlie was going to do a live stream with us, but he never did, so obviously Hugh Norton could do this match.
Well, okay, I'm at an hour and 46.
Substitution, Leonardo Trossard, Martinelli, okay. And yeah, that is she then. Okay.
Not a lot's happening, Flicks. One hour, then skip it to 16 minutes. Huh?
Just about went over the course of once. I've only been to one match. Never sat in the shed end. I sat in the Murphy Harding stand, which is another one of the main, which is, and I sat quite far back.
Hang on, let's try and go to 1 hour 16. Oh, I see it. I see it. That's a 1.75 litre. Half drunk. Your challenge, Flicks, is to find one of the... Ah! Why are you so heavy? You're only 3 litres. Right, bear with me. This is a workout, this is. Oh. But do you try and find one of these? And you tell me that's not heavy. Let's have a look at the second goal reactions on me both. Let's see what.
I said Arsenal go on because I know they can, you know me. No. Oh my days. Ooh. I'll replay it. Alright, fine. You got a picture of that?
Let's have a look at your second goal reaction, eh?
Wow. It was my luck. I said Arsenal go on for 1 second. Wow. It was my luck. I said Arsenal go on for 1 second. Oh, no. Is Tom there? Let me see.
We'll see. You definitely spotted me, didn't you?
Yeah.
What did that look like in the away end? Was I a bit mental? I was in the 9th row. At the old bridge. Yep. I did. Yeah, I thought it was too warm to wear my Berghaus coat. Quite frankly. I did think it was a bit too warm. So, yeah. Ooh. It's not too cold in here today, actually. The real question is, can you spot me at the Emirates? Can you spot me at the Emirates? It's not easy to spot people at the Emirates, you know. but I think you could. I think you could do it. Second leg of Arsenal Chelsea. They'll just be scanning the Emirates all day looking for me. So you wanted Arsenal to score so you could see me, basically. Like, you would have been happy if we scored 7 then second half, wouldn't you? What did it look like when the goal went in? Did I look like a crazy moron? Did I in there? Describe how I looked celebrating. It was a pretty mad away end, to be fair. And when the goal went in, he missed the chance to take a photo of me, did he? Yeah, well, look, you've got no more difficult task now. It was gonna be easy for you to spot me at Stamford Bridge, but you're not going to find it easy to spot me in the Emirates. Yeah. Did you hear our new chant? Oh, we are the Arsenal boys. We're on a bender. Thomas Frank is a silver member. That's one of our new chants. Two changes for Manchester City go at half time. Ryan Shirkin, Nico O'Reilly, Foden is gone. And then also it is the day done for City's number 10, who they don't seem to have. I think it might be Bernardo's gone off to it. I'll find out in a minute anyway. Back for the second half then, in this 12:30 lunchtime Manchester derby. There's a chance for Diogo Dalot, flashed right across the face. Just needed somebody with the body turned towards goal. All of the players. I mean, replay. Yeah, just one of Dorgu and Burmo or Bruno has to be a bit more adjusted to get a toe on it. They're coming close, United. cut out. Won back by Burma. Casemiro to Brian and Burma, and that's loose from Mainu. Haaland heavy touch. Invites the challenge of one. Yeah, I didn't think that was a foul. Ahmad's been pulled back by O'Reilly. It's surely a card, yeah. O'Reilly pulling back. A speedy Ahmad. Ahmad gets in front. And O'Reilly grabs his arm, pulls his shirt. Clearly stops Ahmad from getting forward in the wrong way. Comfortably cleared by Rodri, that free kick. Wasn't my favourite delivery. I mean, it was a bit too far out. Not kept in by Shaw. City's front. Kusanov. Ryan Shirky. And Semenyo's ball. Yeah, I've got the same on Super 6. 2-0 to the Arsenal. I don't see Forest doing as much harm. Here comes Mainu. In Burma, that's too heavy. Yeah, far too heavy. Oh, I need to put the... yeah. Yeah, you're on 5%. But there you go. There you go, me little cupcake. You've got your juice. All right. Watch, that's Maguire, yeah. Game's ready for a goal, I think. Burma, yeah. Is he? I mean, I know Daniel Sturridge is in there. Don't know. Here's Ahmad. Diogo Dallo onto the right is Brian and Burmo, ball in towards Ahmad. Luke Shaw. We get the return from Bruno Fernandes. And the inside ball for Dorgu. That's a foul. Not given by Anthony Taylor. 5:15 today for Arsenal. 5:15. Normal time for Arsenal. Yeah, normal time for a Saturday, really. 12:15, 5:15. Here is Semenyo. City have been relatively quiet in their attacking ranks. Cherky feeds it into. I think he was a bit surprised when he received the ball. Semenyo there. Cherky. Not the best. Relatively easy for United to get out and defend today. Haven't really been stretched. But Semenyo's fed it into Haaland, who's wrong side. And Lisandro Martinez slid across. Haaland was wrong side. It's a good block by Martinez. He's wrong side though, but Haaland, like I say. City corner. And that's just straight down the throat of Sani Lamans. Their corners have been wank. Bruno Fernandes applying the high press. First thing I noticed with Bruno Fernandes is that without that back 3-5-2, 3-4-3 formation, looks a lot more free under Michael Carrick's management. Lewis into Haaland, who twisted. Did shoot, but his shot immediately blocked. Bernardo Silva, Rico Lewis, Semenyo, yeah. Lisandro Martinez was on the next page, really, in the sense of ready. They've not really made a mistake, United, this game. They've been on top defensively. They've been getting out and looking dangerous on the attack. Game's just waiting for a goal. Like I say, if this finishes 0-0, it will be 180 minutes without a goal in a Manchester derby at Old Trafford. Casemiro, that's a bit of a heavy touch again. Bruno Fernandes looked offside. Luke Shaw to Brian in Burma. And Dorgu. It's a lovely switch ball. What a ball. Amad Diallo. Has he got the magic? Oh, what an effort. And Donnarumma's beating it out. Casemiro's follow-up. Denied by Donnarumma again. United should be in front. There is no denying it. What a ball on the switch. And Amad takes on O'Reilly. Yeah, Donnarumma makes the save with his leg. United are coming close. They've had the ball in the back of the net twice, but no goal, obviously, because of offside. They've just looked so much more dangerous than City. That's a comfortable claim, Donnarumma. Here's the run from Cherky. Good cover by, yeah, just set United really, defensively tidy. You've got fullbacks being potent, ready to do the defensive bits. They're looking good. Semenyo on the right. Faced with Shaw. Ake. Kusanov. Shirky. And now to Doku on the left. That's the edge of Rodri. Kusanov. They aren't going to get through because the amount of bodies that United have got back. Everywhere's covered. There isn't a way through for City. Tackle again. I think that Michael Carrick's going to make some changes soon, but here come United on the counter break. Amad with Dallo alongside. Here is Diogo Dallo. Ball to Luke Shaw's a good one. Took it down well. Here's Dorgu. Flat one to Mainu. United have a man down in the box. It was Bruno, and he's got back up. Luke Shaw. Team sheet's just about to come through. For the 3 o'clock kickoff, Sunderland Palace has come through. And that's a good challenge by Kuzanov there on Dorgun. Won back well by Martinez, who was on his toes. Had the strength. Mainu. Amad Diallo, and that's a ball towards Brian Mbeumo. Oh. Counter break for City. Haaland. Great defending by United. Yes, that is a foul though by Maguire. Who went down and Donnarumma is currently City's man of the match. These replays that we're seeing evidence that United putting City under a lot of threat. Maguire. Was the offender with the foul on Haaland, but appeared to injure himself, but he's back up on his feet now. Yeah, there's the difference. Less of the ball from United, but more shots just than City. 7 from them, 6 from City, but then you've got 5 on target for United and just a 1 for Manchester City, which is the difference. And that is what a break. 4 on 2 rather. Brian Mbeumo should score, does score, and that's the goal we've been looking for. I don't think the fly's going to deny that one, and you have to say they deserve it. The 3rd time the ball's been in the back of the City net. Will this one stand? Brian Mbeumo. And finally, Old Trafford can roar for real. And it's been coming. Third time lucky. And Brian Mbeumo, how slick is he? I mean, the counter break was sweeping. Carrick. Clearly the right man. What a performance by United. What a performance by them so far. They do deserve this. City have been toothless when it comes to the threat in attacks. All the way through this game, United have looked far more the threat. Both teams have been in the game. Both teams have attacked, but United have carried the threat. And then Mbeumo has the slickness in him. And he probably is a contender for the signing of the season. He makes a huge difference to United in Mbeumo, So 1-0 to United. And had they held their lines correctly, and VAR did not intervene on the 2 goals disallowed in the first half, they'd be 3-0 up right now. Mainu, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this could be another one here. What a ball again. Amad Diallo. Oh, across the face. He should have checked back, Amad, I feel. Let's try and look away from that stat, the fact that United have won not a lot of games from leading. Doku, that's a foul. And it is a free kick awarded by Anthony Taylor. "21 minutes to go. Plenty of time on this derby day. But can City find a way to add that cutting edge to their game? Ryan Shirky with a free kick. And that is going to go for a corner behind off the head of Dallo, I think. Yeah, none of these corners have been great from City. There's the goal. Once Dorgu got there, 4-on-2. Didn't really need Dorgu. Brian Mbeumo goes off. Mateus Cunha, who's not been at AFCON, replaces him. Here is Semenyo. There's not much space for City. Rico Lewis ball across, though. That could be followed up by Bernardo Silva. What a challenge by Cunha. Just come on the pitch. And Dallo's going to clear away. Now Cunha. A little bit too heavy for Bruno. Well, Pep is surprisingly not stood up. He's seated. Cunha's flick. It's going to be a stop of the game here. He's holding his mouth, Casemiro. Lost a tooth. Banged a tooth. He just gets caught by Haaland there. The elbow of Haaland, maybe. Bang on the teeth, I think. For Casemiro. Yeah, when you get a bang on your mouth like that, you'll probably start hyper-focusing on where your teeth are for the rest of the game. For the rest of the day, you'll be thinking about where his teeth are. It's the way the brain tricks you. I've done it before in the past. Gone to a soft play or a bounce play centre or whatever and banged my tooth and I've not lost it, but I've thought, oh, where's my tooth gone? And checking every 2-3 minutes, where's my tooth? Sure, Keem. There's a little pullback there on Dorgu, yeah. Lewis will go into Anthony Taylor's books. And all the fullbacks are in the book. Frustration for Lewis. Delight for United. Sloppy there by Kusanov. Cunha's ball. Dorgu's going to get now. 2-0 Manchester United. And that surely would mean that Manchester is red on Derby Day. Well, Dorgu in the position of a striker to score that goal. And while this one wasn't quite as sweeping, but all game long, City have not carried a threat. And that ball, dug out by Cunha, pulled across, and it's a perfectly timed run from Dorgu. It's off his shin. It looked like it anyway. Semenyo. Ugh. Cleared away by United. Yeah, I haven't sensed a sniff of City getting a goal really in this game. Martinez cleared away. Little bite from Shaw there. Nothing major. Yeah, Bruno wins it back. Just got everybody in the right place. City is starting to chase and get a bit scrappy. Squeaky bum time for City. Yeah, honestly, they haven't played badly, Manchester City, but it's just about who's carried the threat. And the answer is United all game. And a triple change. Tajani Reinders, Ryan Nori and Divin Mukasa on to replace Erling Haaland, Jeremy Doku, and Bernardo Silva. Yeah, another shocker from Bernardo Silva, by the way. He's been poor all season, Bernardo Silva, and that continues today. And there's changes for United as well. And Casemiro's played well in the new system under Michael Carrick. He nearly got one of the goals for United, but just missed. And onto the pitch to replace him is Manuel Ugarte. And that, I believe, is the only Manchester United change. It is. Shirky. And that's cleared away by the sub at Ugarte. Offside anyway, flags up. Oh dear, I might be regretting not getting a ticket to that Forest game for Arsenal later. Because it's not a long trip for me. And it would be a buzzing atmosphere now. And people have been saying, oh, you should have gone to that one. Nodded back, Luke Shaw. I am. Cunha. What a ball to Luke Shaw. Dorgun. Went straight back by Luke Shaw. I'm going by myself. It's the Emirates. Mainu. Go out? No. Yeah, busy February. Busy February. Busy February on Realltom Football. 3 games, books in. And of course, the 4th is my birthday. Oh, lovely ball to Reinders. And that's gone out of play. Goal kick. United 6 minutes away from victory, where once again, they deserve it. Not too often we get to say that about United at Old Trafford, but today's one of those days. Normally, it's like Anfield, the Etihad, where we're saying they deserve it, but Man City, Newcastle, I will be doing that on my birthday. I will be there. I will be here for that on my birthday. There will be a birthday watch along for the Carabao Cup. Bruno Fernandes. Five minutes to go. Anthony Taylor all to free the City. When is our FA Cup game against the Wigan? It's a Sunday, I know that. It's an half-4 kickoff. $15th of Feb. Which is, I'm guessing that the weekend after the Sunderland game, or so. Yeah, the order they're going to go in then is Chelsea home, Sunderland home, then I am here for the Brentford away game. I'm here for that one, and then yeah, the then there's the game against the Wigan. So yeah, I'll be here for the North London derby as well. And yes, I will be here for a game against Chelsea as well. 27th of Feb. Yeah, very quiet. March will be very quiet on it. Very quiet March. Yeah, March is going to be a quiet month because of that upcoming cup final in that month, which I'm sure we'll be in. Mainu, Bruno Fernandes. Comfortable claim again for Donnarumma. Here's Turkey under the last 90 seconds of the 90 now. Really, about a minute. Was added time, of course. Don't think there'll be too much of that. Not really been much of a stoppage other than the 2 VAR checks were in the first, which were in the first half. I reckon 3 or 4 minutes will do the trick for added time. Ahmad's not going to get there, is he? Oh, he is. He's away from Ake. Has he got the composure? He's hit the post. Oh. Ake should do better. And Ahmad should have finished the game off. Really put the game beyond doubt. Dorgu is fed. Cunha, and 5 minutes added time. 5 minutes added time. You fancy another goal for United? There are changes for United. Luke Shaw's day's done. He's had a good game. All of them have, really. Bruno Fernandes as well coming off, replaced by Aidan Heaven and Mason Mount. The 5 minutes start now. Ahmad feeds on the loose ball from Rodri. And Cunha breaks the lines. They've got loads of space. And Mason Mount could be fed. It's 3-0. And it is game over. And Manchester is for sure red. They've been outstanding. And it appears that Michael Carrick is the key to success for this team. It's a proper Derby Day win for United. And it's a Fergie smile. They could have had 5 today. Let's just put the context on it. Had they kept on side for all for the 2 goals in the first half, they could have been had 5 today. There is a ongoing stoppage with VAR checking the goal. And it is on the screen at Old Trafford there. They're having a look. It's been ruled offside. Well, that is a shame, but if United want a 3rd goal, they can go get it. I'm sure of that. So context for you. 3 disallowed goals for United in this game. 3. There is the grumpy City support. Not that many numbers. Foden. Tijani Riders. And United clearing their lines, and can Dorgu bring them forward one last time to maybe get that 3rd goal, or not quite the pass. And the full-time whistle. And Old Trafford roars. Manchester red once again. And a home win again in a 12:30 Manchester derby at Old Trafford. What a scoreline. City were toothless. And the final score is one to be smug about. It is Manchester City beaten by 2 goals to Old Trafford. Just a quick check then on the other scores going in to those 3 o'clock kickoffs for you. And Udinese are currently 1-0 down against Inter Milan in Serie A. 2 o'clock kickoff there. 1 o'clock kickoff for Real Madrid, who lead Levante by 2-0. German Bundesliga gets underway at 2:30. Bayern play at 5:30, but you've got Dortmund and Leverkusen playing at 2:30. And Coventry did come back against Leicester to win by 2-1 in the title race. That is big for them. Haji Wright and Ellis Sims with the goals to respond to Jordan James's opener for Leicester. Ipswich Town beating Blackburn Rovers by 3-0. Jack Taylor and an own goal by Irene Cashin got the 2 goals in the first half. And Sammy Schmodix put the cherry on the icing on the cake. Watford are about to be beaten 2-0 by Millwall at home. Josh Cobban and Tammy Aziz on the score sheet for them. Over to League One, where it is a win for Cardiff away to Bradford. They've had to endure a bit of pressure from Bradford as they got a goal back through Jensen Metcalf at 2-1. The game sits, 1 minute to play. David Turnbull and Callum Chambers on the score sheet for Cardiff. And a bit of a local one between Wigan and Bolton, won by Bolton with Josh Sheehan's 82nd minute winning goal. And in League 2, Chesterfield 0, Bromley at the SMH Group Stadium. And Walsall beating Tranmere 3-1 away from home. Not really much to cheer about for Tranmere, other than a 90th minute consolation through Joe Ironside. Well, folks, the scenes are beautiful, as Saturday 12:30 is the time for Manchester derbies at Old Trafford, because Manchester United have now won the last two 12:30 kickoff Manchester derbies at Old Trafford. And absolutely it could have been 5-0 today. But what a remarkable performance. Almost as good as beating Liverpool at Anfield. That the feeling won't be the same as that. But what a win for Manchester United, and the title race is there for Arsenal to pounce upon. And we will talk about that at 5:15 when we join you for the coverage of Nottingham Forest against Arsenal, which is your 5:30 kickoff on Realltom Football. Next up is Forest against Arsenal, and you can join us at 5:15 for the build-up. But for now, folks, what a win for United. Take care, and we'll see you all after the 3 p.m s at 5:15. Forest Arsenal next.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.